All right, how's everybody's Thursday being, doing, having, going, coming? How you guys Thursday doing? Welcome to Hot Topics here at Urban Voice Media. We have a situation we really need to talk about tonight. You may disagree with it, as Flo Nice says, but guess what? We can talk it out. We can talk it out. But before I go any further with that, this term right here, Sohcahtoa, this right here is it's a legendary term. Excuse me, legendary of an ancient Indian chief who had a lovely daughter, and he named his daughter Sohcahtoa. His daughter loved climbing trees, and from the climbing of trees came out the mathematical equation of how to define distance, height, and distance through the his daughter actually being able to climb trees high as it can be. But we have a teacher out in Riverside, California. It is Riverside. This lady right here. She decides that she wants to mock the Native Americans and teach her class how to do this mathematical equation with her illustration of dancing, like I guess you would call what she would dance, what you call what she did is dancing, but her version of dancing like Native Americans. Guys, let's get ready to go deep. We're going to do that when we come back.
We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottle count. LB gon' pull it out you, a dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings, auntie gon' keep it real. On cut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some addressing. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Voice Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor.
Guys, we're going to put it on the floor with Miss Candice Reed out in Riverside, California. Once again, as I said earlier, she mocks the Native Americans in her illustration of teaching her class, her class in math. I don't even know how to even state it, man. You know, it's just redundant to see people still think it's funny and cute to mock someone else. I mean, it's one thing to learn someone else's culture and want to be a part of it and enjoy it with them, but it's another thing to mock it in your illustration of how to teach someone that has nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with what you're teaching. It makes absolutely no sense. Miss Candice Reed out in Riverside, California. Guys, I'm going to show you a clip of what she done. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this thing. Miss Candice Reed. Here she is. Miss Candice Reed's lesson. Check it out.
I don't know. Tomahawks? I don't know. Is that right? What that is? Okay. Sohcahtoa! 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 Again, I ask you, please tell me the secret Indian chant. Please. And then I hear. Because obviously this is ridiculous. Wow, look!
You okay?
I just ran into the rock god.
Oh my God.
And he spit out. Sorry. This is just too funny. He spit out these beautiful rocks, which my children painted. I pulled them out of my pantry. No, wait, no, but the rock god did this. Oh. Thank you, rock god, for the.
And y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm gonna use a word that Stephen A. Smith used a lot. That's blasphemy. Yes. Once again, Sohcahtoa, it was see, but there was once an ancient Indian chief who named his lovely daughter Sohcahtoa. And his daughter, she loved climbing trees, and she would climb trees so high to where he couldn't see her. And he yelled out to her, how are you? And she told her dad, she said, Dad, just measure out. Go around the tree and measure out, and then go further out. And then that would tell you how high I am. And that's how, if you go back and you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, it's like a triangle phase. That's how the mathematical equation came about. Now, Miss Reed, she was placed on administrative leave for a completely unacceptable and offensive depiction of Native Americans, the Riverside Unified School District said in a statement. And this was per the U.S. She had put that statement out. The school itself, the district, had put that statement out. People, one good thing I like about this, because I did a story last week in reference to a teacher doing some horrendous things, and this was actually in it was North or South Carolina. I can't remember which one it was, but they wouldn't tell who the teacher was and what she had done. And in my humble opinion, it was in reference to protect the teacher so the teacher can go somewhere else and teach, saying, hey, we're going to spank you. You can go on. But this situation here, California's not playing. North Carolina still got jokes. California put her on blast and said, hey, here you go. We're gonna talk, and it could be because there's no in the one for the North Carolina situation. There was no video footage. It was just the children going back telling the parents, and the parents brought it to the teacher's attention, and they had the teacher to actually resign. This is actually video footage, so therefore her face is there. This person, we don't even know who the teacher name was in North Carolina who did what they did, but Miss Sohcahtoa, yes. Someone needs to, not fist fight Sohcahtoa, but someone needs to sock it to her and teach her a lesson. And that is restrict her. No more teaching. Take her license from her. She can't teach no more. I mean, come on. You trying to teach history and you got it wrong in how you're doing it in a math class. Really? Now, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to show you several things. I don't know if you, ladies and gentlemen, you saw it. But I'm going to go backwards to the front. At the end, she talked about rain gods. Did y'all catch that? She also talked about rock gods. Did you catch that? But she also stated that a rock came out of her bathroom. Okay. She's already weird as it is. But we're going to go back and we're going to check it out. She had, let's see, where was it? Let's see, the Riverside School, they said actions in the statement released on Thursday, and they said that her actions do not represent the values of our district. The Riverside Unified School District values diversity, equity, and inclusion, and does not condone behavior against these values. We are deeply committed to implementing inclusive practices and policies that honor the rich diversity of our district and the greater region. We will be working with our students, families, staff, and community to regain your trust. I really appreciate that. because that means a lot. The last part you said is you're going to do what you need to do to regain their trust. Number one, fire her and demand her license be removed, not suspended, removed, into where she can't get licensed ever again. She don't need to teach. Not if that's what she. And think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Um, Well, one thing about it is said it is not clear if it's unpaid leave, paid or unpaid leave or not. But what I did find out, for over 10 years or more, she's been teaching this. She's been teaching this thing for quite a long time, ladies and gentlemen. And check this out right here. Check this out right here. This was put up in reference to on someone's messaging. It says, I went to that school, I guess it was on the Facebook, and didn't know her though, and checked my 2012 yearbook book to see if she was a teacher then. And guess what? She was. And look what she's doing. She got the Indian stuff on there. And it says still crazy for you. No, we don't need you to be crazy for our children. We don't need you to be crazy for our students. Exactly. We don't need that. What we need you to do, teachers, is to teach these children accordingly. Accordingly means the right way, the honest way, the fair way. Not what Miss Reed did. Candice Miss sock it to her. The district need to sock it to her because what she did makes absolutely no sense at all. Not none. Now, I'm going to throw this right here up. Check it out. This young man right here, as you see the clip, he had his head up. And he's in disgust because he knows that he's in this video. He just said, forget this. I'm dropping my head. I can't take this. And I also want you to notice, as she walked back up, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that for you right now. I'm going to say that. But watch this clip right here. Watch this right here.
There we go.
Now, did you notice how most of those children was face forward? Some of them wasn't even paying her no attention. Didn't even look back at her. Look. They're not looking at her. They're not paying her no attention. But she's going on. And the tale of this is say that this class, check this out. This class and session went on for more than an hour of her carrying on doing this silly mess. Yes. Next picture. Woo, people. Did you catch it where she said, I stomped my toe? My toe. She's still trying to stay in tune with Sohcahtoa. She's still trying to stay in tune with that. Listen to how she stumps her toe. She run into something being silly Billy, Billy Ann. And then she stumps her toe and then she cries like a little kid. Only kids carry on the way she did. And I'm not saying the kids of that age that's in her classroom. Kids of kindergarten, first, second, third grade carry on the way she did. Watch it, y'all. Just watch it. I said it, but I want to know whether you caught it. Now watch.
Oh, man. I just hurt my toe. My toe.
You heard it. You heard it. She sounds like that little child who, number one, does not get disciplined, gets her way. All she got to do is cry and whine. No matter what, she's right, you're wrong. You're not going to tell her what to do. You're not going to tell her what she can and can't do. She sounds like that child. That child that someone needed a long time ago to sock it to her. Not with the fist, but someone, just listen, ladies, you heard it. Generally, I don't go back and do this, but I'm going to do it just for this, just so you can hear it. Hear it. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. Hmm. There was also an instance in here where she said this right here. Sometimes, if you talk long enough, you can put your own foot in your mouth and you can tell the story to take on yourself. She said, now she stated this. Go back and listen to the video. She says, obviously, this is ridiculous. That's when she was talking about the water. Then she came back and said, this is so stupid when she was talking about the rock. Remember, she was calling out to the rain gods when she said, this is ridiculous. Then when she was talking about the rock gods, this is so stupid. What you did, your illustrations, yes, they were stupid and they were ridiculous. And it was obvious that you were ridiculous. In the beginning of this video, not knowing how long this went on, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel the person who took the video said, you know what, enough is enough. Let me start recording this. Because we've been sitting here for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and this lady been doing this. Let me start recording this right here. You know, and it was to mock the Native Americans in calling out rain gods and rock gods while you're trying to get your class to understand mathematics, to put on the headpiece with the depiction of feathers. I don't get it. I remember when I was young, we used to draw little Indian feathers around Thanksgiving time and make things, but never was there a depiction of or portrayal of playing out Native Americans in any mathematical, English, historical class with trying to learn something different. If we were trying to learn about the Native Americans, that's one thing. But to learn math and to put on a illustration of something with Native American, we never done that. And for this lady to feel the liberty to do that and have done it for years, say at least about 10 years she's done this. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the plateau that this lady sat on, and this district allowed her to get away with it. That's one reason why I'm glad the district and Riverside need to hold the district accountable on this one. They said that Riverside, where was it at? It says, we are deeply committed to implementing inclusive practices and policies that honor the rich diversity of our district and the greater region. We will be working with our students, families, staff, and community to regain your trust. Stick to it, Riverside. Don't let them go. Do not let this district off the hook without letting the community know that changes have been made. Make those as it was placed on someone's messenger Facebook page. Put it there so that all the parents, the community, the state can see the changes that the Riverside District has made. Otherwise, guess what? In a week, month, 6 months, a year from now, all this is swept under the rug. It'd be forgotten about until another teacher is exposed. People, we got to watch our children. We really do, because you got clowns like this lady out there. Clowns. That's what she is. She just didn't put on enough of a suit. Now, she is wearing a mask. I give her that for coronavirus. Give her a thumb up for that one. But you should have put on a full body armor suit that illustrated clown, because that's what she is. She's the class clown, the school clown for Riverside District. That's what she was. And people, don't be afraid to expose more teachers. Yeah, they say it's a lack of good teachers out there. Well, there's not a lack of bad ones. And those are not the ones that need to be teaching. Once again, there's a situation we need to talk about. You may not agree with me. Guess what? But we need to talk it out, because Miss Reed, Candice Reed, Riverside, California, does not need to teach point blank, period. And if one teacher has to handle another class, pay that teacher more money. Pay them, give them their dues. Do what you got to do to get some qualified, bona fide teachers in there to teach these children, because you saw what they were getting. Mess. A whole hour. What did those children learn out of a whole hour about mathematics? I'm quiet too. You stunned? I'm not. You shocked? I'm not. Reason why I'm not shocked is because a long time ago, I woke up and said, you know what? Quit believing history, because history keeps repeating itself over and over with the illusion that everything is okay. People, our children don't deserve this. And I'm one, I can stand and say this right here. With the foolishness that went on in North Carolina last week, or actually in the earlier part of October, with the teacher resigning, there's more and more teachers like Candice Reed in all 50 of the states. Yes, I said all 50 of the states. There's more Candice Reeds out there. More. Lots more. What we need to do as parents is to make sure we are one-on-one with our children to find out who our children are actually around. Then think about the mindset that placed on some of the Native American classmates that was in the class, that's in the school, that's in the community, and how they're being mocked like that. Think about it. How often do you see blacks mocking Native Americans in anything? How often do you see Native Americans mocking blacks in anything? They say it didn't happen. I said, how often do you see it? Now, do I need to go on? Yeah, I will. How often do you see the Asian community mocking anyone? Hispanic community. How often do you see it? Do I need to go anywhere? Do I need to go anywhere? Do I? I said earlier, there's a situation we need to talk about. You may disagree with me, but it's okay. We need to talk it out. Until next time on Hot Topics, y'all be good, man. But I'm going to be real with you. This right here, don't let it fly in your school with your children. Because them your babies learning this mess.
We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottle count. LB gon' pull it out you. A dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings. Auntie gon' keep it real. Uncut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some addressing. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Growth Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it